Matty here from Exponential Performance Coaching. Today I just want to take a quick minute of your time to introduce you to a new training system I have developed. This training system provides athletes of all abilities a framework that allows them to experience long-lasting and sustainable performance improvements. This training system is called the Performance Temple, and today I want to have a little bit more of an inside look into that and show you how you can get your free 28-page introduction to the Performance Temple. Let's take a look. So the Performance Temple, what is it all about? When I set out to design the Performance Temple, I really wanted a framework that all athletes that could use that brought together all of the underpinning factors that determine performance. Often these here are so segmented that athletes don't understand how to bring them all together and how they interact to influence their overall performance. So my aim was really to bring those together, design a framework that was one, practical, and two, effective. And this is what I came up with, the Performance Temple. The roof of the Performance Temple is your traditional linear periodization pyramid, if you like. This can be thought of as your physical training. This is often where athletes start when they want to improve their performance. How do I improve my endurance? Show me the threshold sessions that I need to do. The whole idea of the linear periodization model is starting with your technique and skills, building your base strength before developing your speed and power. I also, in the introduction manual for the Performance Temple, go into a multi-tiered periodization approach, which is more of a square, work on everything at the same time, and also how to integrate potentially two models together, so go and check that out. So this is the roof of your Performance Temple. Underpinning that physical training are four pillars. The pillars of nutrition, function, recovery, and psychology. These pillars determine how effective the physical training is. For example, if you're training like a madman, really hard, putting in all the good sessions, ticking off all of those training sessions that your coach has you doing, but you're neglecting your day-to-day nutrition, it's not going to be long before you start to find cracks in that pillar and the whole roof comes tumbling down on itself. The same thing goes for psychology. I know many athletes that on the training ground are awesome. They'll tick all the boxes, they'll perform all the sessions, but when they get out there on race day, psychologically they're sabotaging themselves and can never let their true performance potential show through. Alternatively, if you don't have the motivation to go and train, you're not going to be able to hold up that big roof of the Performance Temple. So all of these pillars are important, and the wider and taller we can build these pillars, the better our overall physical performance is going to be. Underpinning those four pillars are our support network, and this includes everyone from your coach, your physio, your bike mechanic if you're a cyclist, to your friends, your family, and your significant others. These people are critical for supporting you and getting you to where you need to go. So that without these people, everything else sort of sinks away. And finally, underpinning all of this is an athlete's health and well-being. If an athlete isn't healthy and has a good sense of well-being, their physical performance can only be improved to a certain extent and can only stay sustained for a certain amount of time. Just think back to the last time you were laid up with the flu. How good was your physical performance? It was terrible. If your health isn't good, the whole Performance Temple comes crumbling down on itself. I see athletes all the time who walk a very, very fine line between being healthy and being sick. And just remember, health isn't just not being sick. If you can improve your base health, then the performance that you can build on top of that is almost infinite. However, if your temple is top heavy and that your health, you're walking that fine line all the time, you're getting injured, you're having arguments with your partner because you're putting so much time and effort into your training, then eventually your performance temple is going to come crumbling down as well. So having that foundation set up is critical. So there it is, the basic outline of the performance temple. Now you can go and download your free 28-page introductory guide to the performance temple. I'll put a link below, click on that, and there you have it. It's all yours. If you want to know more information, go into more detail, what I've done is put together a handbook for each of the 4 pillars that goes greater into depth into each of those topics. So we cover daily nutrition, cover your function and structure to develop your functional movement patterns. We dig in and have a look at how you can maximize your recovery and some tips and tricks to maximize your psychology. The key thing I've tried to do with these handbooks is make them very practical and specific. There's a million different things you could do to improve your nutrition, function, recovery, and psychology. But I don't want to give you a textbook. I want to give you basic tools that are going to give you the biggest bang for your buck. And that's what I've tried to do. So click the link below, get amongst it, download the Performance Temple Introduction Guide, and then let me know if you've got any questions. Get out there and train harder, but most importantly, smarter.